Hi guys, that's Gianpaolo Lorusso speaking for a new edition of the Top 10 PPC News-Parade of the second week of April 2026. What are we talking about today? Google Ads. JD Group enters the shopping market in Europe. AdSpace Agent, what is and what means its launch. Best practice work until proven otherwise. Server side is now necessary, and we'll see why. E-commerce best practices. Meta ads. What's changing with the Muse Spark? Value rules, live video and ad manager, new metrics, official Google Tag Manager model, audience engineering or targeting. LinkedIn ads. LinkedIn form is better for leads in terms of conversions. And Microsoft Thaaanks, the advantages of advanced content mode. Okay, let's start with the extra contents. We don't mention them. We didn't mention that, but they are this week about a new webinar organized by Paid Search Association with Menachem Eni and Sarah Stayman on Meta ads for lead generation on April the 23rd at 12 p.m. East. The second extra content is an official announcement by Google that Universal Commerce Protocol, the new AI agentic shopping experience, has been launched gradually. Is rolling out gradually in the United States, integrating with the merchant centers. The second announcement by Google is that Merchant API is going to be available for Google Ads scripting on April 2022. So you can interact, you will be able to interact with Merchant Center too with scripts. And the last extra content is by Anna Kozova on ppcnewsfeed.com, and she's reporting that enhanced conversion are being improved in April 2026, both on the side of setting and in the engine under the hood. They should be more precise starting in April and June, again with other improvements. But let's start with the news number 10. It's by Thomas Echel on LinkedIn.com, and he's explaining the difference, the advantage of advanced content mode in Microsoft. What's in few words, the advantage? The advantage is that it's loading before the content, before the consent banner appears. So it's of course, in an anonymized way, but it's not modeling. It's modeling on something. Instead, traditional consent mode is completely completely modeling on the rest of tracking, and not even on anonymized pings like this, like it's working in Microsoft. So it's more precise this way, inevitably. News number 9. AJ Wilcox on LinkedIn.com is explaining that in his experience, LinkedIn lead forms convert better than external landing page by 3 or 5 more conversions. So it's very difficult to have an external landing page competing in terms of conversion rates with an internal LinkedIn form. That's useful to know. News number 2. News actually by johnloomer.com and is explaining the difference. Let's start with the other news. It's a very nice post by Julie Warnecke on the difference in audience targeting and audience engineering. So what's the difference in few words? At the beginning, until a couple of years ago, we were selecting the best audiences we can before launching our campaigns. Now the engine has both in Meta and in Google Ads has improved a lot. So now you put the engine in the position of finding the best users, and that so not selecting directly the users, the audiences, but putting the machine in the position to select them. And this is not. This is the basis, the fil rouge connecting to the other post by John Loomer, who is explaining why and on what it was wrong. So what changed, in other words, in Meta, and it's the basic point here in this post is this one. So now is not controlling and selecting one by one the audience is more interesting, but is working on with the platform to have it selecting them. News number 7. 2 posts on e-commerce projects. One by Andrew Locke. It's a very nice video on the Performance Max, the ideal Performance Max setup. And the second is by Ruben Runboom, 2 of the most advanced professionals in the e-commerce shopping campaigns, in my opinion, in Europe at least. And Ruben is talking about the how to set is giving some tips on setting shopping campaigns for e-commerce with both B2B and B2C audiences. News number 6. Nice post by Megan Butler on LinkedIn, on searchengineland.com, and he is explaining why server-side is so necessary now, and also the most important part of the post, in my opinion, is the direct experience with 2 tools, Little Data and Eleva, and she's explaining how they tried them and in which occasion, in which conditions the one prevails on the other, and explaining also how to set the server-side in alternative mode. Another post, it's in Italian, but of course you can auto-translate it on LinkedIn, on the same thing, is by Matteo Zambon, and actually he's explaining another point, another strong point why you should consider server-side yesterday, not today. Because in Universal Commerce Protocol, which is going to be launched in merchant centers in USA now, if you don't track with server-side, you will not be able to differentiate human users with AI agents. So that's another very interesting point for which server side is needed. News number 5. 3 posts actually. One by John Loomer again on johnloomer.com, and is a recap of the news released by Meta in the last week, in the last 15 days. And it's talking about daily rules, the new Google Tag Manager template, the official one, and other news, other improvements. Same for Bram van der Allen, for other things. The possibility to do videos directly in Meta Ad Manager, and new metrics, and so on. And another post by Bram van der Allen again. It's on some announcement by Meta themselves on value rules and other updates. News number 4. Very nice post by Leigh Butler. She's explaining when best practice, when you have to test against best practices. And the base of this reasoning is that if you know what you are doing, you have to go on your way. Testing against what it usually is considered the best way to do to do ads, and I strongly agree with it. If you have a specific goal, for instance, to cover completely exact queries that had shown the maximum intent to buy, you have to do with at least even SCAG campaigns if you are sure that this could give you some performance, better performance. But just test it. Don't be so sure that best practice will be the winning. News number 3. Benjamin Venner on LinkedIn.com is noted that Google has quietly launched AdSpace Agent, a sort of agent connected, AI agent connected with all the platforms connected to advertising in the Google scenario, in Google ecosystem. So it could be a game changer. We'll see what it's able to do, but it could be something very, very interesting to test. News number 2. Nice post by Mike Ryan, Smarter E-commerce. He has tracked a new guy in the shopping block in Europe, which is JD Group, Joy Buy. And he has found that it's unlike Temu, is not exploding in queries, in auctions, shopping auctions in Europe, but it's outranking a lot of players in the European landscape. So it's a player we will have to be worried about if we operate in Europe with the European companies, retailers. News number 1. A post by Bianca Berchev on LinkedIn.com, and she's explaining that the recent launch of Muse Spark, the new AI agent, the new agentic feed organizer of Meta is not going to impact directly Meta ads by now, but she is attracting the attention on what you should have a look to be sure that your ads are performing well, even with this new landscape, with this new feed organization by Meta. So that's all for this edition. I'm just announcing the winner of our sweepstake with the Keep Calm and Follow Your RAW t-shirts of this week, who is Alessandro Scialotti. And my compliments to Alessandro. And if you want to join these draws, weekly draws, just take our survey on focus group teams for AdWorld Experience, and you will have also a discount to register to our event. That's all for this edition, and if you like this PPC News-Parade, please share, comment, or like it, and may the ROI be with you. Ciao!